Been there, done that. This statement summarizes why I feel so strongly about victims' rights. This is a very sensitive subject to me. It's 3 a.m., it's happening again as I lay in my bed. All crunched up with the blankets all over my head, tucked around me. Just one room away, the torture begins. He's intoxicated again. Mom is struggling to do everything possible to be sure we are safe and sound. Needless does she know that I'm awake, listening, as I lie shivering and sweating, crying and praying that he does not hurt her. She always protected us, including him. When morning would come, it would appear as if nothing ever happened, always kept inside the home. The new day would start as normal: breakfast, school, homework, dinner, and bedtime. The whole day I would spend wondering what was next. With myself and 2 younger siblings headed home from school, we would always play a little game, wondering if Dad, would be there. If he was home, I knew it would be a good night. Dinner, games, family time. And if he was not home when school was out, that began another long night of torture. Yelling, banging, physical contact again, and they thought no one knew, as I, as a child, thought this was normal. Was always taught what goes on in the home stays in the home, never thought to report to another adult. The younger we educate children of potential abuse, the less chances of abuse going silent. The stronger support systems we have, the less chances of being secretly abused. Within the support systems, administrators, teachers, child care providers need to be educated so they notice signs of abuse in the home, such as sudden changes in moods, behavior, or school performance. Being very watchful as preparing for something bad to happen, or being very compliant, passive, or withdrawn. As we all have been following the alleged sexual abuse case involving children of Penn State, we are painfully reminded of the importance we have as adults to protect these children. Had just one person persuaded further and pushed harder, the number of potential children abused in the Penn State case would have been drastically reduced or even possibly eliminated. Good support systems make a difference. I, as a child, would have liked to have someone to trust, to be able to tell circumstances to without any consequences. As children, we tend to keep secrets, thinking there is something wrong with us. We carry this for a lifetime, and we carry it silently. Any victim, no matter of gender, needs some sort of aftercare. Counseling is most recommended. The effects of being a victim of violence or sexual abuse can be long-term if it is kept silent or secret. In my case, I was silent until my first serious relationship. I married an alcoholic. Again, I thought this was normal. The behavior was very different than I had witnessed as a child, but still very familiar. In and out of addictive relationships, I knew I had to break the cycle. I had to stop. I had to stop what was familiar to me. Enough was enough. I broke the cycle, but my story didn't end there. Even though I broke the cycle, I was still broken. Years of abuse and addiction, cultivated anger, resentment and fear. I trusted no one. I needed help because drugs and alcohol were not my coping mechanisms. I entered court-ordered rehab, the whole time thinking I didn't need this. This is not for me. I don't have a problem. Needless to say, it was what I needed. While in rehab, I met a very strong woman who never frowned on my flaws, but helped rebuild me from scratch. The strong woman was Kim Gress. That was 11 years ago, and I'm still going strong. A good support system is essential to overcome what lies ahead. Abuse has a lasting effect on both adults and children. Yeah, I've been there, done that. But look who I am today. My name is Lena Stubbs, and I am an empowerer.